Hey guys, this is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing good today. So in my today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the recipe of Boston cream pie. It's a decadent classic American cake with two moist spongy layers and a thick layer of vanilla custard in the center and the luscious slathering of chocolate ganache over the top. So without any further waste of time, let's get started with the video. For making of the Boston cream pie, I need around a cup of sugar, 1 and a quarter of all-purpose flour, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon and a quarter of baking powder. I'm going to put these ingredients into my sieve and I'm going to sift it together into my mixing bowl. And now I'm going to thoroughly mix all my dry ingredients with the help of a whisk. And now I'm going to add in half a cup of unsalted butter cut into pieces. And now I'm going to thoroughly mix it up with the help of the hand beater till the mixture is rough and crumbly. See, just look at this. This mixture looks crumbly. So now it is time to add in the wet ingredients. For that, I need to mix around half a cup of milk. I'll be adding 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'll just give it a little stir to just break up the eggs. And I'm going to thoroughly mix this all with the help of the whisk. And now it is ready, so I'm going to add this to the flour mixture. And now I'm going to do the final beating of the batter. I will start beating it and let the batter build till it's light and fluffy. And now it seems light and fluffy. So now it is ready for the pan. Here I've got 9-inch cake pan. I've greased it and put a piece of parchment at the bottom and dusted with some flour on the outside. Now I'm going to pour this batter and I'm going to tap this to make sure that I get rid of any air bubbles. And I'm going to bake this for 325 degrees into the preheated oven till the toothpick inserted comes out clean. So now my cake is ready. So while my cake cools, I can start with the making of the pastry cream. So for this I need around half a cup of milk and about half a cup of whipping cream. So I'm going to heat this up just below the simmer and I'm going to add in some vanilla extract to this mixture. While the cream and the milk mixture heats up, I've kept the bowl ready for the custard cream with around 2 tablespoons of butter. Now for my custard, I've got around 3 egg yolks. I'm going to add in around 1.5 tablespoon of cornstarch and around 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm going to mix this well till it's well combined. I'm going to mix this thoroughly with the help of the whisk, and before I add my hot milk to this egg mixture, I will make sure that I'm ready to finish, and that is with a bowl of butter which I had kept aside earlier. Now my milk is just below the simmer, so I'm gradually going to add this hot milk little by little to the egg yolk mixture, making sure that I don't cook or I don't shock the eggs. And now I'm going to add this entire mixture back to the pot and I will continue cooking this over the medium heat, stirring it continuously with the help of my whisk. When this mixture gets glossy and the bubbles begin to break down the surface, I know it is ready. Now I'm going to scrape this mixture into the strainer which I have kept over the bowl in which I have put this butter. The butter adds set, but it also cools down the pastry cream as it falls into it. It will halt the cooking so that you don't have overcooked custard. So I'm just going to stir it to make sure that the butter has melted in. And as the pastry cream cools down, it can develop a layer on it. So with the help of the cling wrap, I'm going to cover up the pastry cream. Now I will set this aside to cool for some time and then I will chill it before I use it to fill in my cake. So finally it's time to prepare my ganache glaze. So for this I need around half a cup of whipping cream, which I'm going to heat up, and I'm going to add this hot cream to around 115 grams of my baking chocolate, and I'm going to mix this thoroughly with the help of the whisk so that the chocolate melts into the cream. I have to mix it well till it is nice and thick and glossy. So my ganache is ready and it is quite thick. So I will wait for this to cool for some time before I pour it over the cake. So I will set this aside, and now I will move on to my cake. My cake has totally cooled down, so now it is time to assemble my Boston cream pie. So I'm going to slice up the cake in the center so that it becomes easy for me to pour in the custard cream. So here I've sliced my cake into 2 slices, and now it is time to assemble the Boston cream pie. So here my custard cream has been chilling into the fridge for long, so it's nice and chilled. So now I'm going to pour the entire batch of this custard cream over the sliced layer of the cake. And now I will gently spread this cream at the edges of the cake, but not quite. And now the top layer of the cake goes up with the golden brown side up. Just look at my Boston cream cake, it looks so gorgeous. And now it is time to pour over the ganache glaze above my cake. So I'm going to pour this ganache which I had made earlier over the cake. Now I'm going to spread this ganache gently above my cake, making sure that I don't cover the sides of the cake. For that classic look of the classic Boston cream pie, I will have to expose the sides of the cake so that you can see the custard filling into the cake. And now I'm going to chill the cake for some time to set the ganache glaze and the pastry cream before I slice my cake. So here my cake has chilled into the refrigerator for 2 hours, and now I just can't wait to slice this cake. So let's see what is inside. Just look at this, my cake is ready to be served, and here you have the delicious vanilla custard cream filling. It is a simple tender cake and the chocolate glaze on top. It looks so delicious. It's an elegant dessert.